Hello, welcome back to the beautiful little yoga space in Lisbon. We're finally live back in the studio so we can work actually in the studio. So we're also offering now a mixture of classes in the studio and online. Yeah, so you have everything. It feels really nice to be back in the studio. So then I thought today, as I have the space now, I would like to have a standing class, starting standing. Yeah, so come onto your feet. Having the feet hip width apart. Hip width apart, it's usually just a foot distance space between your feet. So you have one line from your hip bones down to your knees to the middle toe. From here, lifting the arms to the front and exhaling to the back. Only this. So inhaling, arms to the front and exhale to the back. And the same movement that your arms are doing to the front and to the back, and the same movement your belly is doing. Inhaling, you expand your whole trunk, and with the exhale, automatically the belly moves into the body towards the spine. Inhaling and exhaling. And also already by the movement, you feel you start to stretch your spine, and also you start to stretch your breath. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through the mouth. 2 more. More. And then bring your hands to your hip and to your hip bones. And then you bring the spine front, you start to bend the knees, and you feel the first movement actually happens into the pelvis, as if you would like to stick the bum out to the back. And then you start to bend your knees. The spine moves front into diagonal, it keeps its length. Yeah, you have a little hollow back, the chest is wide, and you come back up. So, with the breath, inhale, you're standing. Exhale, you start to engage your core. You bend the spine front. Use the core to support your spine, and coming back up. Inhale, long spine. Check that it's the pelvis moving back first and then the knees. Yeah, so you don't want to bend the knees front. It's more sticking the bum out to the back, so you have no extra tension, extra weight on the knees, and coming back up. You also always can check if your knee positions are right. If you just look to your feet, you should be able to see your whole feet. Yeah, if you maybe don't even see your toes anymore, the knees are too far front. Move them back and back up. Okay, let's go a little bit further. Inhale here. Exhale. You also bring the arms up beside your head and coming back up. Always inhale, spine long, and exhale, bum to the back, arms up, and coming back up. Yeah, for me it also always helps. I have the idea, I have a little chair behind me, and I would like to sit onto that chair and coming back up. In case there's any issue with the neck or the shoulders and it's for you too much to lift the arms up, then bring them diagonal front. Yeah, that's also fine. And coming back up. So it's really also moving the body with the breath, guiding the body with your breath. Inhale your long. And the support of the exhale bends the legs and brings the arms up. 1 more go. And then coming back into the center, bringing the hands in front of your chest. Inhaling center, and exhale, you start to rotate one side. Inhaling middle, and exhaling, starting from the belly, rotating. And the hands stay right in front of your chest. Yeah, so you don't want to cheat, you don't want to move your arms. You really want to have the rotation around the spine. I know it feels much smaller, yeah, when you keep the hands in front of your chest and when you keep the pelvis straight to the front, but you will have a bigger rotation into the spine. Also here, guide with your breath, inhale into the middle, exhale, rotate. One more each side. Coming back into the middle, bringing the arms diagonal front, lifting the heels up. And then come into the little pumping. 5 pumps inhale and 5 pumps exhale. And then try to keep the feet as stable as possible, so you always want to have sort of the same weight between the big toe and the small toe. Inhaling and exhaling. Engaging the core. 3 more breaths. One more. And sending the arms beside your pelvis slowly against resistance, moving the heels back down, bringing the hands back in front of your chest, bending the knees, bum to the back, spine long. And you come in the same rotation that you just had standing. Yeah, so we just did this standing. Find the same with the bent legs. The rotation also here might feel quite small. Keep the pelvis stable. When you look to your knees, the knees should keep on one level. Yeah, so there's not one knee trying to escape to the front or other to the back. Join with the breath, inhale into the center, and exhale, rotate. Any exhaling starting from the belly. Yeah, if the neck is fine, you also can look upwards as much as is possible. As much as your neck allows you to. Especially when the legs also start to get tired, use your center to support. Maybe bend the legs a little bit more. Keep the breathing going, the inhale and the exhale. One more each side. And then coming back to standing, lifting one leg to the front. That can be just above the floor. Maybe you still feel the toes on the floor or higher. Yeah, whatever is possible for you. And then check more than the leg is up. Check the standing leg. You want to have the same way, the same distribution between the big and the small toe. You lengthen the leg out of the floor until the top of the head. And as we had already before, inhale, arms front, and exhale, press the arms to the back and engage your core. Inhale. And exhale. And while you do the movement, you also can check, okay, where am I focusing my eyes? Do I tend to look more down or maybe you up? Yeah, and then check maybe that you want to look somewhere else. So you have to stabilize more. 2 more breaths. One more. So here checking, okay, what is possible, maybe just above the floor, a little bit higher or really high. The higher the leg comes, the more check that your standing leg still has lots of length from the heel up to the top of the head. Same movement here, inhale and exhale to the back. Yeah, so your foot that is still in the floor, that's your base, that's your root. So also check what is going on into your root. What influence does it have maybe on the rest of the body, onto the pelvis? How much can you stretch from your root up to the top of the head? Going 2 more here. Bringing the leg back down, having the feet hip width, and then coming into a side bend. Easy. Inhale center, exhale side bend. And when you do the movement, feel it is as if you're between 2 walls. Yeah, so the front side and the back side stays the same, and you're only bending into the side. Yeah, so one side shortens and the other side gets longer. So the chest stays wide open, you have the length into the spine. And also here, join with the breath, inhale middle, and exhale bending side. The head can hang as much as your neck likes it. Yeah, if it's comfortable also for a stretch, you really can let the whole weight of the head dropping down. Going 1 more each side. Coming back into the middle. As we did before with the other exercise, let's find the same side bend with bent legs. So you moving the bum to the back, you engaging your core, bring the arms to the back, and then here it's the same side bend. So imagine again your trunk is between 2 walls, the chest stays wide, the spine stays wide and long, but you're reaching into the side bend. So one side getting short, other side getting longer. Inhaling middle position, exhaling bending side. And you can reach with the fingertips, and you maybe even more back as if you would like to grab something from the back. And support everything with the breath. Let the movement be together with the breath. One more each side. And also the inhale, see how the spine stretches, and the exhale, how it can bend deeply into the side. Then come back up to standing, lifting the heels again. Lifting heel, it can be just a tiny bit out of the floor or higher, yeah? It makes no difference. It's just to get the body into a little bit instability, so you have to stabilize more. So we had the pumping into the front, let's go now with the pumping to the back. So that's the idea, you're actually pushing something behind you. Checking what is going on between the big and the small toe. Where are you focusing your eyes? Inhaling and exhaling. Keeping the breathing going. And also when you push to the back, check that the chest still stays wide. Yeah, don't let the upper body get small either way. open the chest and pushing the arms back. 3 more breaths here. One more. And then coming slowly back down. Feet back, hip width. Opening the arms to the side. If you're okay from the neck, the arms can be parallel to the floor. If you feel, the neck starts to get tight, then just bring them a little bit lower. From here, lifting one leg up. Same as before, can be, maybe, with the toes still in the floor or higher. You choose. Yeah, where you still can balance and your breath is also still going soft. Inhale here. You start to rotate from the center. You rotate to the same direction as the leg. Inhaling, you spiral everything back. You bring the foot down. You lift the other leg up. And the exhale starts from the belly and also the rotation starts and you rotate. Inhaling, moving into the center, stretching the spine and then rotating. Yeah, and also here you can check how do you focus with your eyes. Yeah, do you try to focus on the floor or maybe along the room? And if you feel stable enough, you also really can try to look above your back hand, rotate even more from the neck, and then see how do you come back and down. Yeah, but don't worry, if it's for you maybe really unstable, just bring the toes back down. Yeah, you have to stabilize anyway. And checking the base of your body, yeah, the foot that is still down on the floor, reach from that foot up to the top of the head. And also reach down, let it root down into the floor. Inhaling middle. And exhaling, rotating. Middle. And also let the breath calm down. Because usually in unstable moments, yeah, what's happening that we only inhale, also exhale. Yeah, the calmer you get the breath, the more possibility also the muscles have to stabilize, to help you, to support. Going one more each side. Coming back, bending the legs, sticking the bum back to the back. Yeah, you always can check also that you still see your whole feet. Same pumping as we just had, standing, arms a little bit higher, and then start to pump. Yeah, here it's more the direction diagonal up. Inhale and exhale. And also here, keep the chest wide, shoulder blades hugging into your body. Yeah, because the arm position, the spine would like to curve. So go in the counter movement and get the chest wide. Inhaling and exhaling. And when you feel the legs getting tired, bend the knees a little bit more, support more from your center. Going 3 more. And then coming back up to standing. Let the head drop front, roll down. You decide how far down, yeah. Let your spine tell you where it's the limit. If it's halfway or if it's the whole way down. Or maybe it's even necessary, yeah, at one point that you bend your knees. Take it more as a flexibility of your spine and actually a big stretch. And arriving back up. And let everything move front again. Rolling down. You also can observe, okay, where is my limit? Yeah, when is it necessary to maybe bend the legs? And when you come back up, feel how your feet are rooting down in the floor. Feel how you're placing your pelvis above your legs. And then feel how you're placing your spine above the pelvis. Going the last time. And when you go front, lean into gravity. Yeah, feel yourself being carried by gravity. And how you're leaning down, maybe bending the legs. And then build your bone puzzle, starting from the feet, knees, pelvis, spine, and on the top, let the head arrive, let the head just balance onto the top. And then that was it already. So we had moving the spine, yeah, into all directions, front, sideways, rotation, and bending sideways. And we also had it with more support of the center to strengthen the back. So see you next